Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, welcome to the Richard J. Curry Center. You're watching coverage of the Maritime, Invitational Basketball Tournament. I'm Bill Gibson, joined for this game by John Rice. John, you're wearing a whole lot of hats here. Coach of the FHS JV Black Cats. And I've been calling you tournament chair. I'm not sure that's your official title.
No, just a men room. Just happy to have the tournament.
This game, Northumberland and Tantramar. This is in the Instant Imprints division. Northumberland Regional High Nighthawks out of Westville, Nova Scotia. And the Tantramar Titans from Sackville, NB. We'll pick up the starters here. For Northumberland, we have 2, we have 3, we have 8, 14, as well as 12. 2 is Lexter Rico, 3 is Cohen Ross, 8 is Marcus McLeod, 12 is Rain DeCoste, and 14 is Reese Stevenson. Turn over here, and it's Tantramar. Carlos Ponton Arndt scores that one to put Tantramar up 5-0. We'll pick up the starters for Tantramar. 1 is Owen O'Neill, 4 is Ponton Arndt, 3 is Seamus Lyon, 10 is Luke Swanson, and number 11, player of the game yesterday, Chase Clayton. That's a long 3. It's going to be missed by Luke Swanson. That's that was from deep. We've seen a lot of shots from deep here. Many more than I expected from way deep. Inside and put through Carlos Ponton Arndt. Quick 7-0 lead here for the Tantramar Regional High School Titans. Nearly backcourt. Referee Forsyth is right there on that one. Great cool officials here again. Inside and put down. That's Reese Stevenson. Nice turnaround jumper. Ponton Arndt for Lyon. Traveling violation on Seamus Lyon. Rico gets the screen from Ross. That's going to be a legal screen. Referee Donnie Forsyth calls the first foul in this one. Michael Murray says let's reset here on the sideline where it should be. We have a 7-2 Tantramar Titan lead. Just over 2 minutes played. Still in that 3-2. That's a deep shot. That goes down for Seamus Lyon. DeCoste goes by Clayton. Seen a lot more of the Eurostep come into the game in the last few years. DeCoste, and Lyon knocks it out of bounds. DeCoste on Clayton. Up and in, that's Reese Stevenson. Corrals the board and puts it through for 2. Contact there, that foul will go on Marcus McLeod of the Nighthawks. Westville, Nova Scotia, that's in the valley, John?
No, it's down by Glasgow area.
Okay.
Thorburn, New Glasgow,
Westville, yes. I obviously don't know mine because I thought it was near Kentville. Chase Clayton goes to the floor. Tantramar in the red jerseys controlling. Fontaine Arndt finds Clayton. Can't get the roll. Nice rebound there by Stevenson. Using every bit of his length on that one. Nice catch in the post. 4 to shoot now. That's short. Would have been a shot clock violation, but goes over to Tantramar. That pass is too strong. We'll go back the other way. Bit of a quick turnaround for this one. Didn't get a chance to check all the scores from these two teams. John, do you know how these teams are doing? Tantramar's beat Leo Hayes JV, I believe, yesterday.
This morning. So I think they're both coming in with 1 win each. And then we have Northumberland has Tantramar now. So this is, I think, the deciding game in this bracket right now. Because the only other game that matters is the Leo Hayes morale game, which will happen on later on tonight. So I think they're both 2-0. So winner goes on. And the loser will have to go into that second place wild card, which is Lady Luck has to be on your side.
It certainly does, yes.
There's 7 teams trying to get that second wild card, so it's nice one there. Team that goes on, so it's kind of unique, something that the tournament's tried.
It's one of the aspects of the tournament I really like in terms of that draw, not knowing who exactly you're matching up with, and certainly one of the unique things here, the teams from all over, the teams from all different brackets and classifications, and you do a great job, John, dividing them up in divisions where all the divisions seem to be competitive. Nice finish inside by Chase Clayton. 12-6 Tantramar, 5:09 to play here in quarter number 1. Yes. Absolutely, and speaking of that, I have heard today that we have people from Indiana listening to us online, or we did have earlier. So we are reaching some folks out there.
No, I get a lot of messages on some of the games and some of the people enjoy watching.
Yes. Rebound there on the miss goes to Tantramar. That's Carlos Fontaine Arndt. Lyon inside for Clayton. Clayton's going to finish off the glass. No, he's not. That one I thought was down, John. Yes, you do have to know the rims. That's a long three from Lexter Rico. That was from about 27 feet. Big Big rebound inside for DeCoste, Rain DeCoste. Rico for DeCoste. That's from 30, and still too strong. Big board there for Luke Swanson. And he goes the other way and blocked by DeCoste. 2-on-2. Nice lead pass there, but can't finish. Subs into the game for Tantramar. Number 2, Trevor Delenti. And number 8, Thomas Allen. Traveling violation on Allen. John just noticing how big Reese Stevenson looks in the middle of that zone back there. Not a lot of space in the key with that wingspan. Out in front for Lyon. Chased down by DeCoste. Stevenson grabs the rebound. We have an offensive foul on the... Go ahead. Bounce pass there gets through, John. Stevenson doubled. Foul goes on Trevor Delenti.
I'd leave him at that high post until he scores it, to see if he can actually shoot that foul shot.
On the catch, that foul will go on Tantramar number 1, Owen O'Neill. There is Stevenson. Offensive foul on that one. (12-9) with 2:05 to play here in quarter number 1. It's John Rice on Bill Gibson. Carlos Ponton-Art, he's had a good start here. Knocks in a 3. It is Ponton-Art for Delenti. Quick hands by Rico. Strong take by Rain DeCoste. Yep. No, I haven't seen him either. Subs in now. It is Marcus McLeod, number 8, checking in for Rain DeCoste. I was just going to say that zone looks a lot smaller, a lot more room inside. Seamus Lyon, he makes the three. Subbed up the cost, yes. Knocked away, it's going to be Lyon. He's going to lay that one in. 5 quick points for Lyon, 44 to go in the quarter, 20-11 in favor of the Tantramar High Titans. Inside, that was Stevenson. Wasn't pretty and it didn't go. Three on the game clock to end the quarter. That's up, it'll be good if it counts. That was a very quick first quarter. I'm sure you do. Let's talk a minute about what goes into organizing this tournament. This is the first time I believe you're in this facility.
It is the first time we're here. It's UNB was gracious enough. The varsity Reds were off this weekend, or away, and we are able to secure, the Curry Center with the main court upstairs, which is a beautiful facility. And we have the main court or the secondary courts downstairs with 2 courts going down, and then over at the Lady Beaverbrook with another one, along with Oromocto High, Nicola St. Anne High, and then Fredericton High of all gyms that we've secured for this weekend. Backup gyms of Leo Hayes and Bliss that went with this, so we always had contingencies in case weather or cancellations were a factor. And last year we had the lockdown start, which
yes,
really put a hamper on that. So securing extra gyms, we realized from the 3rd year that we need to have that fidelity.
And certainly must make it a little easier to have 3 courts in one building in terms of moving around, keeping things going. Players all relatively close here, except for the ones that are down in Oromocto today.
Yeah, no, Oromocto is a little bit of a haul, but I think that's great for Oromocto as a whole.
Yes.
It just shows that Oromocto is trying to grow as a basketball community. Some of the fans and the sports they have down in Oromocto have been great. Just from the feedback we get off Facebook and Twitter and stuff, and the following from Oromocto is great. Like you said, like having 3 courts in this one building, literally 30 steps away with Lady Beaverbrook, really allows us to put a focal in the center point on this game.
And also gives the kids an opportunity to play on university floors where St. Thomas plays, where UNB plays.
That's one of my favorite quotes. Coming into brick walls all the way around. It's really intimidating in there, but it's a great court.
This is second to none to me. Yeah, I think that would be a beautiful solution as well for that, but St. John's doing a great job hosting that as it is.
Something to provide here, has a unique facility which could really provide some great entertainment.
I agree with you 100% on that one. Yes, absolutely. Final 12 was in the Aiken Center back in my high school days, and that was, yes, yeah. Looking inside again, for Stevenson. Offensive foul again. That's 2. Yeah, I wasn't sure what the call was on that one. May have been the elbow on the spin. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, I thought so too. We've seen some good physical basketball here the last couple days. Some a little too physical for your liking, I think. To the front court now. That's DeCoste. Rebound by Clayton. Clayton for Ponton-Arndt. 1-on-4. He's going to pull it up and wait for some help. Traveling violation on Luke Swanson. 28-11, 8:48 to play in quarter number 2. You're watching coverage of the Maritime Invitational Basketball Tournament on 360 Live and powered by Bell Alliant. It's John Rice, I'm Bill Gibson. Happy to be bringing this action to you here in what is a deciding game for who gets first place and moves on to the playoff round. Clayton picks that one off the floor. Pont with a little push off. DeCoste with a nice finish. Lyon guarded by Ross. Carlos Ponton-Arndt. DeCoste can't corral the rebound, but Rico brings it away. Into the post. That is Stevenson. I think you may be right about making him shoot a couple out there. Haven't seen a touch yet. Travel violation again on Swanson.
DeCoste back on the floor, even though DeCoste hasn't got the rebounds, he's really pushing people off. Ball's hitting the ground and being able to be picked up and secured by Northumberland, so he makes a definite impact on the right-hand side. As I know.
Yeah, I agree 100%. That certainly makes a big difference in there. Your guys are on the floor again, John, at 5:15 against Central Kings.
That's our deciding game right there. So I'm not sure if Central Kings and CPM playing there.
Yeah, at 12. I haven't seen the result of that.
That's one of our main issues that we have here. There's so many gyms and so many schools all over the place trying to communicate that in classroom from gym to gym. There's a lot of communication going on.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of text messages going. You've been on your phone a lot.
That's why I got that unlimited data package.
It always helps. And of course, right after this one, we have Simons High School and Fredericton High. A lot of injuries, yes. Travel on DeCoste. 7.5 minutes to play in quarter 2. Hasn't been changed on the scoreboard, and I thought we were only in quarter 1 there for a second. Yeah, I thought we scored a lot of points if we were still in quarter 1. O'Neal on the rebound inside, uses a Clayton screen. He goes up, no good. DeCoste. Chase Clayton.
Yes.
Tantramar comes away with the cost missed. Carlos Ponton out. Trapped in the corner, finds Lyon. Lyon puts up the three, banks it in off the glass. He was looking for the foul on that one as well. Referee Mike Murray says, I didn't see that. The glass now on the left side. Foul on Lyon. Stevenson checks back in. As David Robinson, yeah, the Twin Towers. And Braden McDonald, number 9, also checking in. He's inbounding that. 14 on the shot clock. 5:58 on the game clock in quarter number 2. Inside, too strong for Stevenson. He thought he was pushed from behind. Tantramar comes away with it. That's Swanson. Finds Chase Clayton, who's short on that shot, but O'Neill picks up the board. There is Stevenson cleaning up the rebound. Knocks it away for Ross. Picked up from behind by O'Neill. And Lyon's going to turn us the other way. Clayton on the shot. He makes that baseline jumper. 24-13. 11-point lead now for Tantramar and more pressure. It would have been backcourt, but it's Carlos Pontonard and Seamus Lyon up and in. Almost time for a timeout here, John. That one no good as well, chased down by Chase Clayton. Swanson for Lyon. Carlos Ponton Arndt. Chase Clayton. He looks a lot more patient with the ball this year, John Clayton. They beat the shot clock. Seamus Lyon corrects the board, does the swoop and draws a foul. If that's on Stevenson, that's 3.
Not sure if it was on Stevenson, but right on the patience. With age comes patience.
Yes.
You're a younger kid, you're really trying to not try to impress and try to take those minutes so that you're able to play at that level. As you get older, then you realize your minutes are there.
Subs for Northumberland Nighthawks. Noah Spalding, number 7, and Lexter Rico, number 2. Lyon makes them from the line. 28-13. A gap developing here. And it really is offensive execution needed for Northumberland. They get it there. Noah Spalding finishes the easy lay-in. Contact there. No call. Stevenson. He draws the foul on that one. He'll go to the line. Foul on Owen O'Neill. Missed the first. and missed the second. Line for Delente. Baseline shot from Thomas Allen is no good. Swanson to the front court, behind the back dribble. Owen O'Neill on the fake, splits the defenders, passes baseline. Lyon for the deep three. That's good. That's from NBA range. Inside Stevenson, can't get that one to go down. Rico for McLeod. McLeod takes the three. Runs into that one. Timeout Tantramar. 31-20. 2:30 to play here in quarter number 2.
They scored, stopped the game, killed the momentum. You guys set, get a good defensive set, and a good offensive set the next 2 games.
Gives a little bit extra time for Chase Clayton to get taped up over there as well. Scratch on the leg, I think. Not exactly sure. That's what it looks like to me.
I think he's just trying to be faster.
Yeah, well, that could be it too. With John Rice, I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching coverage of the Maritime Invitational. On 360 Live, we're powered by Bell Alliant. John, how's coordinating the referees here? Adam Humphrey do a lot of work for you? Of 70. That's a lot of basketball to get covered in a weekend. Chase Clayton up and inside. And you've also got a great volunteer crew helping as well make things run here. Great move by Rain DeCoste. 11-point game, 33-22, 1:55 to go, quarter number 2. Taken away by Rico. He goes the other way looking for the pass. We have some head contact there somewhere, I believe. Quick shot on the inbound play. Rico gets a hand on the miss by Allen, but it is the Tantramar Titans who come away. Up and in for Luke Swanson. Pressure now from Tantramar. Rain DeCoste to the line. Misses that one. Cost in grade 11. As you said, this is a nice looking bunch coming back for Northumberland next year. Very few grade 12. Carlos Ponton Arndt, 8 on the shot clock now for Clayton. Patience and up and in for Clayton. Marcus McLeod on the drive. The Cost on the board. Going to reset a little bit. Fong Trin takes the long shot, and it is Tantramar who comes away. 19 on the shot clock, 26 on the game clock. Lyon to the floor, and it is Fong who comes away with the ball, but double dribbles. Fong Trin.
Grab that to gather that to the toss.
Saw one dunk attempt here so far on this court. Haven't seen any successes yet. Yeah, Luke Swanson on the miss. Two on the game clock, and it's stolen by Tantramar, but out of bounds. So we're going to go black ball with 0.5 of a second. Got to have something pre-designed here, Coach. The Cost. So the Cost gets the shot off, but it's no good. We're going to take a break at halftime. The score is 37-23 in favor of Tantramar as they stretch the lead out. For John Rice, I'm Bill Gibson. Stay tuned. We'll be back for the second half in about 10 minutes.
Is this live stream? Yeah, listen to your commentation. Yes.
Welcome back for the second half, folks. With John Rice, I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching coverage of the Maritime Invitational Basketball Tournament presented by 360 Live and powered by Bell Alliant. Jump ball there on the floor. John, you've got some scores from some other games to get in.
Yeah, no, we a productive morning overall. The JV team lost to this one. Downstairs,
Put up and in for Stevenson. 25-37. Half a minute played here in quarter number 3 in this one. And John, can we get a rule that if Harrison Trimble moves on, they need to get bigger numbers on the front of their uniforms? No? Okay. They were very difficult to do play-by-play on yesterday. Beautiful uniforms, but that little small number on the front for my old eyes wasn't working. Swanson on the miss of the long 3. We're going to go back to the Northumberland Nighthawks. Inside and off the glass is Owen O'Neill. 14-point game. Big rebound by Chase Clayton. Carlos Ponton-Arndt for Seamus Lyon. He fakes the long 3. That's got to be a carry there somewhere. He was going on a trip somewhere, that's for sure. Gets away with that one. Yes. DeCoste goes cross court for Braden McDonald, number 9 on the miss. Inside, that is DeCoste intercepting it, and Stevenson corrals it for Rico. Rico for McLeod. McLeod goes baseline and gets his own board and makes 2. Good hustle play. Swanson makes that 3. 18-point lead, 45-27. in favor of Tantramar. Much like Fundy High, Tantramar travels well, John. Lots of fans here.
Pretty good showing up. It's nice to see when we can get good crowds.
Well, Santa Claus is coming to town here today, the big parade on the north side. It is on the north side this year. Yes, that makes things move around a little bit better over here. Speaking of tickets, a big 50-50 draw you've got going on here. Clayton on the travel. So for folks, if you are listening at home, you do come to the gym, pick up a 50-50 ticket. It isn't just for the game you're attending, it's for the weekend overall. The draw will happen the men's championship game, John? Lots of contact there. Rain DeCoste is down, holding an ankle. He's going to have to stay down until they get control of the ball. Line lays it in, and now we do have a whistle. And he's limping off, holding both lower legs. Subbing in, number 7, Noah Spalding. I believe it's more focused on that right leg, John, I think. Nice interception. And Lyon does get it on the leak out with Carlos Pontonart. Behind the back pass, up and no good. Stevenson collects the board. That would certainly be a big loss for Northumberland if DeCoste is out for any length of time in this one. Lexter Rico hits for 3. 30-47 in favor of Tantramar. I wonder if the personnel with DeCoste on the bench that will force him into a change eventually here. Nice take by Rico. Lexter Rico for 2. Delenti on the miss. Tantramar to inbound, 4:43 to play in this quarter. Swanson, front rim short. Taken away by McLeod. Rico again to the hoop and again off the glass and in. Pass inside, deflected out, and here is DeCoste back in. Ankle must be okay. Reese Stevenson to the bench. Carlos Pontonart drains that three-pointer. Screen from DeCoste. Rico finds McLeod. Inside, DeCoste gets his own rebound. And down to the floor again is DeCoste. Drawing the technical. That went on the coach, I think, didn't it, John?
I think it did. I think he's questioning the. He's thinking that there's a push down there. From my angle, he's trying to avoid the contact.
Yeah, I didn't see a push on that one either. Here's the cost. We're going to see a dunk on this one. No, we're not. He's just going to lay it in. I thought we were in for a show. Taken away again by the Northumberland Nighthawks. (36 to 50). The cost knocks the player to the floor. No call. There we have rebounding action taken away by Spaulding, but doesn't look after the ball, and it's Swanson who comes away. Owen O'Neill. And here we see Lyon and Clayton coming back in for Tantramar. Not a whole lot of players in this tournament are going to move Chase Clayton inside. Yes, I agree with that one. Oh, nice splitting of the defense, but can't finish was McLeod. Rico again, that's good. Yeah, you did call it. He's bringing them back into this one. Oh, and there's Rico on the near steal. Lexter. Chase Clayton inside. And there's a three-pointer put up, back rimmed. Rebounded by the Titans. And Dexter with the steal. Lexter Rico with the steal. And he draws a blocking foul. That goes on Trevor Delenti. Yes, I agree with you 100%. I've been talking about that a bit in the earlier games who I thought was going to end up going through, but certainly not left to be determined. Clayton inside, gets the ball back and puts it up. No good on that one. And now we have a foul. I believe that's going to go on Clayton. It does go on Clayton. Bit of a frustration foul there on the follow. Yeah, I expect that'll be a good crowd. That is FHS and Simons. Of course, they always draw well at Fredericton High. And a lot of the familiar basketball faces, John, filling in the crowd. Doesn't seem to matter what gym you go to in Fredericton, you see a lot of the same people. This one stays with Northumberland Nighthawks. 1:14 to play here in the quarter, 52 to 40 in this one. Taken away by Seamus Lyon. And he is too strong on the layup. and out of bounds. Yes.
Three when the ball coming back, you're still giving two possessions to the one.
DeCoste to the lane. Big contact. And 2 players down. He is, and I think that foul went on 8 on the red side, Thomas Allen. And it was Luke Swanson, who was the Titan down on the floor. He subbed out Carlos Ponton-Arndt. Checks in number 4. It'll be Rain DeCoste to the line. Clayton corrals the rebound. That is Rico again. He's not going to win that tug of war with Chase Clayton, but it does get the jump ball on the good hustle play from Lexter Rico. And we stay with Tantramar ball on the alternating possession. The next one will go to Northumberland. 30 seconds to play here in quarter number 3, and that is taken away by the Nighthawks. It's McLeod that comes out of it lying on the chase. Inside, nice touch from DeCoste, but he can't get it to go down. And now it's taken away again by McLeod. 13 on the game clock, now 12. Rico tries the long shot. It's no good. Rebound again. It's also missed. Clayton looks to corral that one, but it's out of bounds off of Northumberland. 3.8. Yeah, 3.8 seconds left here. And we do get the shot off, but it's no good from Carlos Ponton-Arndt. So we'll go to the quarter break with the Tantramar Regional High School Titans leading the Northumberland Regional High School Nighthawks 52-40. With John Rice, I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching coverage of the Maritime Invitational Basketball Tournament presented by 360 Live and powered by Bell Alliant. John, this is, I think, is game number 4 today here on this court, and 4 more to come. Yeah, that's good from a scheduling standpoint. Opportunity to potentially make that up. Next game I expect also will be a quick one. Fredericton High plays at a quick pace. I don't see Simons slowing it down a whole lot.
Now with the current injury riddlements that Simons has, like we talked about before, it's going to really, that game should be a quick
Simons was last year's champion here.
Yes, they beat the Nighthawks in the final there. They had a great impressive run throughout the tournament. They've come here since we started this tournament back 3 years ago. So a lot of returning teams, most teams when they come here, they love it. They come back, so it helps us to grow that base. And then be able to really
I've talked, I think, to most coaches before the games here doing this one, and that's exactly the sentiment I've heard from everyone that's been here. They say we love it, we love to come back, and the ones it's their first time saying they also love it. So it bodes well for your desire to grow the tournament, for sure. Yes, that's always a trick when you get to this time of year. Something like this. Up and through. That's a big three-pointer by Noah Spalding. Yes, we're down to only a 9-point lead now. Carlos Ponton-Arndt is no good. We've got a rebound and a rebound foul. That doesn't go on Noah Spalding. It was Thomas Allen who he was fighting with on the board. Resetting the shot clock here. Gonna go with 24. Lyon from 30 feet. He makes it. Extra Rico for DeCoste in the post. DeCoste is going to go to the line here. Foul on Owen O'Neill, and checking in is the twin tower, Reese Stevenson. (55-45), 8:59 to play in quarter number 4. And what we think is a deciding game for who goes on to the automatic playoff berth as the #1 seed from the division in this one. Nicely worked inside for Ross Cohen and taken away by Lexter Rico. He puts up the 3, a big 5-point swing now for the Nighthawks, and the bench is energized. I thought for a lot of the games this was the Fundy crowd over my left shoulder, but it might actually be the Northumberland crowd.
Traveled well all the way up to Nova Scotia to cheer on the team.
Yes. Well, you told them Santa Claus was coming. That's why they're coming.
You know, you got a basketball tournament, you get the Santa Claus parade, you get Santa himself.
Yes. Yeah. Tree lighting was last night. We can get that in. Yes. They're now down to a 5-point game. If you're in the Tantramar Huddle, what are you talking about right now? (55-50), 8:23 to play in quarter number 4. What is turning out to be a heck of a ball game here. Taken away again by the Nighthawks. That's the long arms of Stevenson. Extra Rico. He's going to drive, and that's going to be an offensive foul. Good stop there by Thomas Allen. Yeah, and it's Rico who comes up limping on that. And that will be a big loss if he is indeed hurt. Braden McDonald checks in. Lyon on the outside, 10 on the shot clock. Cross court for Swanson. Carlos Ponton-Arndt with the take. Rebound goes to Stevenson. The push ahead And the layup is missed, but there is Rain DeCoste, who's blocked from behind. Helter-skelter play there, and if you're Northumberland, you got to think you would have come away from that with 2 points. Clayton on the board. No good there. Rebound finally taken away by Stevenson, who finds Cohen Ross. Ross is going to go all the way to the hoop. And he'll draw a foul on Luke Swanson. Another missed free throw. Ross Cohen can cut it to 4 with a make here. It is Lexter Rico, number 2. Little adjustment to the knee brace. Ponton Arndt for Swanson. Post. That goes off of Chase Clayton. Well defended by Rain DeCoste. And it can be 2 or less with a score in this trip. Another miss on a bunny. Ponton Arndt dribbles to the corner. He's in trouble in there, but he finds Clayton. Clayton goes baseline. Swanson, 3 to shoot. No good. Rebound DeCoste. Stevenson works in the post, goes cross court. And that is up and down for 3 for Marcus McLeod. We have ourselves a 1-point ball game. It's going to be a heck of a finish in this. 6 minutes to play. 55-54. Northumberland Regional working their way back into this one. Chase Clayton on the miss and DeCoste on the board. Lexter Rico can't get that to drop. Taken away by Stevenson. Another opportunity to take the lead for Northumberland, and when they do, listen to this crowd, John. Yeah, it was 7-0 to begin. Clayton out and Owen O'Neill in. Timeout Tantramar as they cling to the 1-point lead. You check your watch every time the whistle blows to see how we're doing on timing. Yes.
If it's a game like this, you're okay with it.
Yeah,
being a little bit late.
absolutely, for sure. I will say, getting here at 7:30 in the morning, got a much better parking spot than I did yesterday.
Well, speaking of parking, if you're coming down here, though, you got to get that. Championship game. Here at 4:36.
Rico splits his man, puts it up. too strong. Rebound by Carlos Ponton-Arndt. Swanson. Ponton-Arndt. Blocked by DeCoste. We're going to get a jump ball there. Ross Cohen slips on the floor. No contact caused that.
Just trying to take that thing and get him on the backside.
So the Titans with an opportunity to put more points on the board on this trip. Through the back pass, and to beat the shot clock was O'Neal, and then a foul on O'Neal. Thomas Allen. No, pardon me, that's Marcus McLeod. Stevenson skies for the board. Good rebound. Stevenson. Still haven't seen him make one of those free throw line jumpers. You called that early, John. Taken away again by Northumberland Regional. Cross court. Rico. Inside is Cohen Ross. He steps on the end line. Timeout. Northumberland Nighthawks. .3:22 to play. 55-54. Have we had an overtime game yet in the tournament?
No overtime game this year. In the past, we've had a lot of games. I think last year we had 6 overtime games, and before we had, I think it was also 6. The first year, we had a lot. The first and second year, a lot of within the bracket. We haven't had many blowouts. I think in the whole tournament so far, we've only had one person who put in that NBIA is called effect. And for the most part, they're within 20 points or so. Some of the scores look that way, but that's a lot of bench related.
Yes, for sure. So timeout here, taken by Northumberland. Is it just me, or are only some of the players paying attention to the coach in that timeout over there?
Which one? Both of them?
Yeah, both of them. Both of them. Neither bench seems to be paying attention to what's going on. That always frustrates me as an observer when you see a coach take a timeout and the players don't pay attention to what's being said. That is for sure. It's going to be a hand check on Ross Cohen. Cohen Ross. I sometimes struggle, John, when they have when the participants have 2 names that could be first or last names. I sometimes get them backwards in my head. Seamus Lyon on the spin. No good. Rebound to Stevenson. He finds Lexter Rico. So we are shooting the bonus here. Lexter Rico. Ties it up. And 2 more coming to the line on the rebound, putback, and foul. It'll be Stevenson shooting. Reese Stevenson to give his team the first lead of the game. Seamus Lyons, no good. There is a 3, no good. Rebound, Seamus Lyon. That foul is going to go on Cohen Ross, I believe, through number 3. Indeed, number 3. Deflected on the inbounds pass. DeCoste caught by Stevenson, and it is DeCoste out in front of the pack now, but he loses it on the dribble. Traveling violation on Chase Clayton. Stevenson for Rico. Rico's been the man here in the second half for them, but he loses the handle on that one. Rico with the long 3, no good. Rebound to Swanson, and it's Rico that gets the jump ball. It should be black ball. I think Red had the last one, I believe. Yeah, Red just had it down here. It should be black ball. Yeah, they made the right call there. They sorted that one out. Tied at 55. Northumberland calls time out. 1:31 to play. With John Rice, I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching coverage of the Maritime Invitational Basketball Tournament. From a score standpoint, this has been as good as any game in the tournament I've seen in terms of how close it's been. The FHS Dartmouth game yesterday, pretty handy in terms of the level of compete and the closeness of the game. This one right up there with that one in terms of entertainment value.
That's what we're looking at when we had that wild card seed, right? That real hard game that's in that division, that 1-2 game. All of a sudden, the second place team, all of a sudden, it's now out.
Yeah.
Dartmouth, that's one of those teams that won the other 2 games, or should win the other 2 games, lost to Farton by 5. Then you got this game that's going on right now, which is an important 1-2 game. How do you choose between those 2 teams?
Right.
What team is going to be that one that goes through and you only get that one spot? So that's what that wild card
Yeah,
is.
absolutely.
So that's whatever team they lose, lucky team that's trying to get that. And well deserved. That first game. These two teams are going to finish the first one, it's going to finish the second. They're in the same situation.
Yes. Rebound to the Nighthawks. 1:25 to play. They're tied up. Dexter Rico looking to be the hero on that one, putting his team ahead. But it goes back to Tantramar with 1:20 to play and the score tied at 55. Eight on the shot clock, now 6. And they're a long way from the hoop. Carlos Ponton aren't. He's going to lose it on the floor. Oh, and a bailout foul on what would have been a throw-up shot.
That's what I call it. He rushed over to try to get ahead of the ball and just body it. Instead of just sitting there and letting him come to it on his ground, he took himself outside that zone.
It is Owen O'Neill on the line. Tantramar by 1. Tantramar by 2. Rico controls in the front court, guarded by Lyon. Now inside for Stevenson in the post. Chase Clayton takes that right away from him. Resetting it to 2 seconds on the shot clock. No, we're putting 14 on the shot clock. And the referee's counting it off. So with 15 play and down by 2, the Nighthawks need a score here. Stevenson for Rico, wide open for 3, that's short. Rebound to DeCoste, 5 on the clock. Up again, and it's good! That's a 3-pointer to take the lead! Timeout Fundy. They've got it set at .3 currently. It is a convoluted clock. I know I've looked at it a couple times. I'm sometimes scared to touch it. The clock right now is showing 0.3 seconds. It will be Tantramar ball. If it is .3, it's really just a tip opportunity at that point. No time to gather and shoot.
It's like one of these moments where the person that's taking care of the facility at one of the
yes.
say, okay, this is going to be right. I don't think it's right now. And there we go.
No, we're still on .3. If you need to go over, John, feel free. If you want to make sure that it happens right here, we can get through the last few seconds. I think without you, if you want to go help. There, they've got it. They saved you. You were ready to go. What are you expecting this play to be here now, John, as a coach? What are you calling? Seamus Lyon puts it up, and it's no good. And it will be the Northumberland Regional High School Nighthawks. It's a come-from-behind win on this one. They trailed by 12 after 3. And they're going to take a 58-57 victory in this one. So it was. All right, John. Thanks for having you on this one. We'll stay right here at the Curry Center for the player of the game presentations. We're not going anywhere until we see who are the players of the game on this one. For me, it has to be, I think, for Northumberland, Lexter Rico. His comeback keyed by his work there, and then the late three-point make was not Rico. And on the other side, that's going to be Seamus Lyon. That's a good call there as well. So Seamus Lyon takes that one. Player of the game is Marcus McLeod, the three-point shot maker that put the Nighthawks up. So we're going to end this one right here, that we've seen the players of the game awarded. It will be Northumberland Region High School Nighthawks moving on, 3-0 record in the Instant Imprints division with this one-point victory, 58-57 over Tantramar Regional High School. You're watching coverage of the Maritime Invitational Basketball Tournament. For John Rice, I'm Bill Gibson. We thank you for joining us. Come on back for the next game. We're going to have Fredericton High School AAA Black Cats